What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction on the channel. Today I'll be reacting to the first episode of Parasyte the Maxim, or Kiseiju Seino Kakuritsu. Looking forward to this. I do actually have a little bit of experience with this show, funnily enough. I've never watched it, but I have watched the opening years ago, and I absolutely loved it. I loved the song, although I do remember listening to the full version of the song and not liking it quite as much as the anime version. So yeah, I watched that ages ago. I don't remember any of the visuals, but I actually do listen to it quite a bit in my playlist. So yeah, I'll recognise the song instantly. But yeah, I've been interested again when I saw those visuals. It looked like something I'd be very into in terms of it looks a little bit like The Thing from what I've seen, and that's one of my favourite horror movies. So if it's anything like that, I'm sure to absolutely love this. I just want to say thank you guys for voting on my poll as well to see what anime I'll be covering next. This just about won. I think it was at the end it was 53 to 47%. So yeah, super close. And for you guys that did vote Black Lagoon, I will be watching that next, or I might. Next season doesn't seem too busy, so I might actually be doing it alongside this. Again, I'm not really 100% sure, but it's pretty much guaranteed that I will be watching Black Lagoon on the channel at some point in the upcoming future. But do let me know what you guys think about this first episode down in the comment section. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with these reactions. I would say weekly reactions. I might be doing them weekly, but again, I'm not sure how my schedule is going to look this upcoming season. It might be the case I do a couple episodes a week, but let's get right into the first episode. I'm not sure if this is like outright horror. I think it might be more like an action-y kind of horror, I'm not sure. It looks like it's got some pretty awesome gore and sci-fi, like, oh shit. Yeah, it looks crazy like that, if you know what I'm saying, like very The Thing-esque. And I like that kind of body horror, big fan of it. As I said, if you guys are big fans of this, definitely check out that movie, The Thing, by John Carpenter. I imagine you'll love it. Oh, I probably should put this on mute, by the way, so 1 second. We'll just reload it quickly, and then I'll put the music back on after we get through the opening. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. I just really preferred the anime version of this opening. I don't know why. And it's been a long time since I actually heard the full version. There was just something that made the opening version just so much better. I'm not going to focus too much on the lyrics right now. I'm just going to try and focus on the visuals as well. Help me, man, baby. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Honestly, they do some of my favorites. Hunter x Hunter. Yeah, they do one of the Hunter x Hunter endings, which I absolutely love as well. And that's the shot that's stuck in my head. This one here, from when I watched it years ago. Metamorphosis. Very highly rated show this as well, so I'm expecting a lot. I'm not sure about the studio behind it, but it already looks great, doesn't it? And again, in the nature of stuff like this, again, like The Thing, you have to have good effects. It has to look good, otherwise you've got a bit of a shit show on your hands. And from the high ratings, I imagine it is animated very nicely. A bit easier to do in anime. Again, the effects in things like The Thing are just fucking phenomenal. This guy's like the complete opposite from me. Yeah, it is a lot like it. Fucking hell. I imagine this is heavily inspired by the thing then. Already I'm getting a lot of very similar vibes. Where it imitates people. So I'm judging that he's already like infected. I don't know what the term for it would be. Coming from the voices he heard and the fact that he reacted to that. What the hell, man? She didn't even seem to oh, there it is. Does he even realise he's on his phone right now? No. Doesn't look like it. So is this what happened last night? Kind of cell organism thing? Oh, the nose. I sneezed it out. So we don't go up the arse. Although, where would you prefer something like this go? And judge, oh my god. And judging by the fact that he seemingly hates insects, I imagine that's quite horrible for him. But yeah, where would I'd probably prefer it to go down my mouth, just because that's where most things go. You know what I'm saying? Things that shouldn't go where they're not supposed to. Things that go where they're not supposed to is seems a lot worse. Like your bumhole or your ear or your nose. What was that face, by the way? Do you know what? Some of these facial expressions already have been quite crazy, haven't they? I like it. I don't know why that reminded me of Ash Williams. But yeah, it looked like it was looking up human anatomy. Maybe trying to get an understanding for the body he's in. Little parasite. I do like the pacing so far though. For a first episode, usually like school anime. I don't think this is going to be majorly focused on school, but usually school anime are usually quite slow to start. So I quite like the pacing we've had so far actually. This seems like a show I want to watch more than one episode of a day. I might just do that. I might just pre-record a bunch. Oh shit. Look at the little eyeball on his hand. And then it just goes away. Good job though. I mean, how do you explain this though? Dating 12 women, fucking hell. Let's hope it's not as dangerous as the first one we saw in the opening scene as well. Eating people and so on. It's not gonna work. Why is it like kind of cute? Like voice wise. I love the fact that he's also got 2 hands on his hand. Oh, fucking hell. I mean, he's a pretty quick learner. Yeah, why is it like actually really cute? Also a little bit reminiscent of like what happens to the people in Made in Abyss, quite sadly. Talking, bro. Why even Google this? You're actually expecting to get anything useful off that? Oh, sorry guys. It's like that cliche in horror movies where characters like research it's very super specific issues and they always find some kind of lead and it's always bullshit. So I'm glad he didn't find anything. I've always hated that trope of like characters going into like the library to research something and oh, they find a specific person that has dealt with their curse or whatever before. I fucking hate that stuff. But evidently, again, from what we saw in the intro, this is happening to other people, so eventually there might be some information on this. You know, this guy's about to get eaten. Oh, fuck. Or stumble upon someone that's been eaten. What was that? That was some laundry. Oh, what the hell? I can't imagine the Parasyte would allow there to be tests conducted. I imagine it'd probably just kill the doctors or something. Just researching. Smart little things, aren't they? Quick fucking learner.
あのヘビみたいなのがお前の正体なんだろ。
確かにどんな生物の本を調べても私のことは載っていなかった。
本当に宇宙からやってきたのか。
私は自分がどこから来たのか知らない。私の一番古い記憶は脳を奪えなくて残念という気持ちだ。
脳？まさかお前、次は僕の脳を奪うつもりじゃ。
それができるならとっくにやっている。
Will it be a possibility?
脳を食わずに成熟してしまってはもう遅い。
Ah, okay.
残念な。
So never. Okay, that's good. That's good to know.
してたらどうなってたんだ。
多分頭が変形する人間に似た生物になっていただろうな。
気色悪。
Like what we saw.
そもそもなんで僕だった。
But this one doesn't seem nearly as aggressive or anything, so... Even though it hasn't taken over the brain, it doesn't nearly seem as aggressive, does it?
お前を切ってもらうんだよ。
それは困るな。私は新一の血液から養分をもらって生きている。したがって切断されると枯れて死んでしまうのだ。それに新一だって右手を失うことになるんだぜ。お互い損じゃないか。
お互いっていうか。
These like fart sounds it makes.
こうしよう。私が眠っている間は今まで通り君が自由に動かせるように回路をつなぐ。
はあ？
それでいいだろ。これからはお互い協力し合い生きることだ。それ以外に道はない。
お前何勝手に決めてんだよ。
疲れたので眠る。
ちょっと待って。都合が悪くなるとすぐにそうやって。
I mean, it does make a kind of good point. I feel like they should probably try and coexist. I don't think there's any remedy in this situation, is there?
これ僕が片付けるわけ？
All this research, man.
僕のベーコンエッグは？
昨日食べないって言ったじゃない。
朝ごはんはしっかり食べないといけないんだろ。パンももっと欲しいんだけど。
まったく気まぐれなんだから。
各地で物騒な事件が起きているな。
また殺人？
ああ、殺されたのは母親と娘。死体の損壊が激しい上に。
What kind of shape was that, though? Like, was that their skin hanging out there? Did the things like eat their bones, or like what was going on with that? Definitely want a better idea of what they do to these people they consume and eat. You bastard son. You bastard father, should I say?
平気なの？
何が？
だって虫が。
昨日と道が違うな。
起きたのか。
どこへ行くんだ？
警察に相談することにしたよ。
やめておけ。
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
実験材料にされるか標本にされるか。
Mm.
どちらにしても日常生活は送れなく。
Which might actually be a good thing for humanity, considering the ongoings right now.
協力し合って生きていくしか。止まれ。
大声出すなよ。
仲間がいる。私の仲間だ。
Oh, and you can sense
でもなんでわかるんだ？
body heat,
脳波のような。
brainwaves. Okay.
だがわかるぞ。仲間だ。直線にして約200メートル。
僕と同じような目にあった人が他にも。
右だ。右へ行ってくれ。新一。
ああ。
その先を左だ。向こうも気づいたようだ。どうした？行けよ。
仲間ってひょっとして脳を奪われた人間なのか？
かもしれない。
嫌だよ。気持ち悪い。
私は自分の正体を正確に知る必要がある。君にとってもこれは重要なことであるはずだ。
That's scary though, considering what we're seeing these things do. I don't know. I don't think we want this guy to find out what he actually is.
あの角だな。食事中らしい。
Exactly. Being a dog. Now again, that's a lot like the thing. Oh, did he take over the wrong life form? Is that why this guy failed?
は寄生する場所。俺は宿った動物に不満がある。
なんだよ、行けって言ったり逃げろって言ったり。
殺意を感じた。人間のままのお前を異常なほど警戒している。
Yeah, there's something very similar to this in the thing, isn't there, with the dogs?
やる気らしい。
Very fucked up.
ここで戦うぞ。
Let's pause go.
になるからな。来たぞ。
Poor little dog.
そんな嘘だろ。いくらなんでもあれは。 心臓。
Fucking out.
見ろ。くたば
Not a great fight in this one, was he?
やはり犬の
Maybe the one that
流用して生きていたんだ。
our main character's got here is just like super combat
お前に仲間がいたなんて。
heavy or something. I don't know.
部分だけが本体だ。神経を支配して全身を操るわけだが、本体自らが翼などに変身したため、注意力が散漫になり、視覚を作った。
お前、せっかく出会った仲間だ。
Yeah.
犬か。育った環境のせいもあるだろうが、不勉強なやつだ。だから私が勝った。
Negligent in your studies.
情のかけらもない。虫と話しているような。
It doesn't, does it? So readily killing another one of its own kind like that after first meeting one is quite insane. 2 days ago.
ふと思った。みんなの命を守らねば。
This is just actually a human right here, right? Smite this guy. Okay. Ooh, I'm liking the sound of this ending. I've never heard or seen the ending before. So, you know those conkers, I think they're called, those little brown things? That look like a conker shell. It also looked like a cell, I think it is. Like a virus. I recognise the singer. Yeah, really good first episode there, wasn't it? So what was the relation between that crazy psycho there and the parasite dropping? Madhouse, that's the studio behind this. Okay, I was thinking like it's a really good studio behind this show as well. So yeah, I think I was watching. Like I said, I feel like this is the type of show that I need to maybe watch a few more episodes of. Actually, like I don't think one can satisfy me. Demon in the Flesh, Stage 2. I probably will leave it off here just for today. I'm just thinking about my upcoming schedule in terms of like when I can fit in another episode for this. Probably Sunday, so I might end up watching another episode today. Might do it might just be the case that this is just one episode for you guys in this one reaction video, but I'm probably going to record a few more today. Really awesome start though. Again, love the body horror aspects of this, the kind of Parasyte and the effects of the Parasyte. I'm glad there is a, well, again, I know going into this is a highly rated show, so I know it's going to be great, but I love the fact that it's Madhouse behind it. Actually, you're comfortable in seeing like the animation. You know it's never going to be like bad. I feel like nowadays, I don't know. Things just feel a little bit more inconsistent nowadays in terms of, even if you have a really good studio, really awesome animation, sometimes there is like, just because of deadlines and work rate and such nowadays, sometimes it, even if it is a fantastic studio, you can't ever be sure it is going to be like 100% quality. But Madhouse in this era, it's going to be 100% quality, if you guys know what I mean. But yeah, again, love those kind of body effects. Interesting storyline so far. Again, we haven't got too much of like as to why and how and such of these parasites, but that's for us to explore, isn't it? Like I said, really awesome start. Do let me know what you guys thought of this first episode though down in the comment section. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date. My nose has started running, so I'll wrap this up quickly. Thank you guys very much, and have a good rest of your day, guys. Okay, we'll just be getting straight into the second episode in the same video. Just really want to watch another episode. I feel like this show is very much a bit of me in terms of I really like this kind of stuff. So looking forward to seeing this second episode. As usual, let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. And I will turn the music back on once we get past the opening. Let's go through this little recap here. Yeah, to be fair, being a dog, I don't think you can get too much information. Now I'm going to try and focus a bit more on the lyrics now. Other animals thinking we will beat them down, hey? They're super intelligent creatures, aren't they? The fate of dying for someone. Strange lyrics. Strange lyrics. The winners of Earth. So I love the fact they've actually put the Japanese lyrics there, just for you guys to sing. Very strange lyrics. Interesting. Demon in the flesh. So already there's a lot of very horrible stuff going on in the show, isn't there? There's like skinning people and eating them, and the scene we saw at the end of that first episode. As though these people get what's coming to them. Nice. Yeah, this guy's not human, is he? I think he was planning on eating her. Yeah, he was. Lovely. Do you reckon by consuming humans, they get their intellect as well? Learn from eating them? Or do you reckon that's just like a really good nutrient for them or something? I don't know. The question is why, isn't it? Like, why do they? Well, the dog eat other dogs. The human ones eat other humans. So what's with that? Miggy. Okay. So yeah, I'm thinking there's got to be some specific reason why they're seemingly cannibalistic in nature. He's got that sweet right hand now, hasn't he? You don't disagree. Smoke him. You know what? Maybe you should go into a professional career in basketball. Now that you've got this special hand. Oh, here we go. Classic. The classic. What's it? I don't even know what you call this room. Accessory room for sports. Every school anime's got to have one of these. The next cliche is that they get locked in here. I don't think that's going to happen though. So why did Mickey do that as well? Why did he touch her boob? Was that just to learn more about anatomy? I guess. I mean, is he anymore? Good question. Is he anymore? Is he the guy he was? Mentally, yeah. His situation's changed a lot, but like, is he like a new being now? What I'm trying to say. A human hybrid. Evidently, he's like a hybrid, but I wonder if that might change his like nature in the future. Perhaps, I don't know. They said there's no like effect in the brain, so probably not. But oh no. This is not good. Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope it doesn't. I hope he gets involved, but I hope he doesn't overdo it. Okay, good. That was fine. Don't you dare call me that. Yeah, I think that was a good amount of juice. Put in that shot. You need a wee. What the hell's that kid up to? Why is he looking so pleased? I was gonna mention this. I was gonna mention this last episode, but I was also gonna mention I haven't mentioned this yet. I was gonna also mention it in the scene where he was like hiding his hand. It looked like he was hiding his thingy, and I'm not sure if what we saw something kind of come up there. I'm not sure if that was anything to do with his down below regions, but I was thinking in the first episode, how might this affect? Again, we only see that it really only affects his arm at this point, but I was wondering if it is like throughout the whole body, how would that affect your like down below regions? I imagine you might, yeah, maybe you could grow, maybe you could, maybe it might shorten. The fact that it could have control over that region is quite scary. Is what I'm trying to say. It's like it can do whatever you want with your most sacred region. And it's quite a scary thought. But honestly, again, what the fuck is this kid so happy about taking a piss here? I know it's a moment of relief and respite and such, but this kid looks like he's having an orgasm, having a pee right here. What is he on about? I'd be very creeped out standing next to him. What the fuck? I'll definitely use it in that regard. I'd be like, yes, make me maybe a little bit bigger. Or to be honest, this is almost like a reasonably normal thing for guys, strangely enough. Some people do talk to their penis, have names for it and so on. I don't, but I've known people too. Well, that's the logistical reasoning, but obviously we know what's happening. How many is a good question as well, isn't it? But I've seen a fair few of these guys already. Okay, so that goes with what I said earlier. Specialise in cannibalism. Why though? Why do they specialise in cannibalism? This is what I said earlier. So it's probably for the best for humanity that he had himself in, but yeah. Yeah. He has to stay alive. This fucking thing. It's so cute, but it's so creepy what it wants to be, isn't it? I like it a lot. It does make just to pause again, it does kind of make an interesting like point in terms of like plenty of humans like that as well. They only care about their own kind, but a lot of humans are super selfish and only care about their own being and their own life, like the whole main character syndrome thing. And like, I think it especially goes for other animals, to be honest with you. I think a massive majority of humans, including myself, don't really care about, like, I mean, there's animals that do care about their lives for, like dogs, for example. Like, I think dogs are like good companions and such, but no one really, obviously farmers and such, but no one really cares about cows or chickens or all these things we absolutely massacre and we kill billions of in a year. No one really cares about like their lives and such. So it is quite human in that manner of like, it cares about itself, but humans care about the species as a whole as well, mostly. Whereas this creature, it is like us in that manner of it only cares about itself, but it literally only cares about itself. It doesn't even really care about its own kind as well, which is quite insane. It's almost like humans, but to like an extreme degree. I'm almost thinking, to be honest with you, at this point of like I think humans are top of the food chain, the most dangerous animal on Earth. This parasite is like a level above humanity in that sense. Like, this is now like, these parasites are now like the king's world in a sense. They are the top of the food chain. They cause humans to eat on other humans. Yeah, I don't know why. I just see it as we're being kind of taken over, literally, and again, kind of figuratively in the food chain. So interesting to think about that little scene. I like that. A lot to think about that again, and comparing it to humans. It's like, oh, it's not actually all that different. I mean, yeah, there's big differences for sure, but a lot of similarities as well, funnily enough. Still so much to understand about these things though, isn't there? So humans like to think they're like sophisticated and such, but like I said, in reality, humans are actually the most dangerous creature in the world. So when people bring up the most dangerous creature in the world, they never think of humans. They always say like a bear or a shark, something like that. No, it's actually humanity. It's what I just said. It's what I just said. That camera. And he noticed you before you noticed him. I agree. You're talking about just a hand versus a whole being. Oh, also, sorry to pause again. I do just want to make absolutely sure that I did turn the mute. I didn't. Sorry, guys. I thought I didn't. I don't know. Sorry about that. So yeah, half the episode would have been muted. So yep, sorry about that, guys. For fuck's sake. I always do that when I start with it muted. And, I don't know. I could try and add the audio over top, but all that kind of stuff is a bit too complicated for me. To be honest with you guys, I've tried doing that in the past, but it's always been really hard to actually get good results from going over top.
しの正体が分かっているのに何もしないで見てろっていうのか。戦うんだ、人間のために。
人間のためね。
それにはお前の力がいる。
Again, the question: Are you even human anymore?
なあミギー。
あと5メートル。
A nasty bastard, doesn't he?
なるほど。逃げたのはそういうことか。人間の脳がまるまる生き残ってる。こいつは確かに危険な存在だな。
うるさい化け物め。
何？
動くな。この人間を攻撃するのならお前を殺す。
待て待て。なるほどな。言いたいことはわかる。だが右手さん、君はこっちに引っ越してくりゃいいんだよ。
引っ越す。
Oh, can he?
移動は不可能なはず。
なんだ、お前勉強不足だぞ。確かに単純な腕から複雑な頭への移動は無理だ。だが腕から腕へなら簡単さ。
Ah. But what if he doesn't want to live with you?
どうだ、指定席を作ってやったぞ。これで信じたか。さあ、移ってきて俺の右腕になれ。2体が宿ればさらに強くなれるんだ。どうした？早くその人間を殺してこっちへ来い。血液がもったいない。我々が管理するこの肉体なら140年は生きられるだろう。
Sorry, bro.
だがその人間の首を落とせばいやおうなしだ。しまよったか。よくも貴様。
Yokomoku-sama. You got fucked up, bro. I mean, you did kind of get betrayed, I guess. But they're all cannibals anyway, so the betrayal is
ミギー、
a normal thing.
僕を助けてくれたのか。
肉体の移動に確信が持てなかっただけだ。私は自分の命だけを大事に考えている。
Hmm.
疲れたの。
Interesting, that, isn't it? Interesting, that, isn't it? Is that actually the case? I feel like sharing a body wouldn't be the best thing for you anyway.
優先してくれた。
I mean, as much as he said the good advantages of living longer and so on,
だけど
having two people in one body,
ミギー、
kind of what we've got going on now, don't get me wrong, but two parasites in the same body, probably, yeah, I don't know. If I was a parasite, I wouldn't like it.
何その気のない返事。
いや、そういうわけじゃ。
you're a terrible actor. Just stuff the whole thing in there. Oh, it's so Japanese, isn't it? Make a little bit of noise in the restaurant and everyone's staring at you.
するのもうるさいんだ。
なんで？
ほら、いろいろと物騒でしょ。ミンチ殺人とか。
ああ、
Mincemeat murders.
ミンチにされるなんて。
It's a good name for it, actually. That is kind of what it looked like. Like I said, I wasn't actually sure what we were looking at.
やっぱり気味悪がる。
It's just like blobs of flesh and yeah.
どうかしたの？
村野って。
Do you reckon they eat the brain specifically?
好きだよ。でもヘビはダメ。大丈夫？
うん。
お砂場で遊ぼう。
What the hell's going on here? All rat bags. I think, don't get me wrong, I don't like cats, but what's this in the name of animal cruelty?
行こう。あんなの見たくないよ。
Teach these guys a lesson. Let's not kill them.
なんだあいつ。お前ら、いい加減にしろよ。ああ。
泉くん。
ただのゲームだっつうのに、勝手に邪魔し
What kind of game is that though?
生き物はおもちゃじゃないんだ。みんな生きてるんだよ。お前らと同じに。
Are you listening, Miggy? I feel like Miggy will kind of, I don't know, that's the thing about it, isn't it? We really don't fuck all, but like, will he be influenced by humanity, Miggy? Oh shit. Yeah, fuck off. Bro. Oh shit. Eat. What the hell was that? So, just to pause again right before the end, I won't even bother with the timer. As I was saying, do you reckon Miggy will be affected? Like, is he? I mean, he's got a personality, I guess. Miggy said the only thing really, like, we know for sure is like he only cares about himself, although he protects his host. But he seems to have like a personality and a sense of identity. This Miggy, so. Do you reckon he will inevitably, like the way he said earlier about him, just like looking out for his best interest, which probably was the case, the safest. He probably went about it in the safest course of action, didn't he, in saving our main character's life here. But maybe that did come from like a part of him that did learn a bit of humanity and such. And will he learn from our main character as we go forward about like things like this? As I just said, like it should look after animals, even though. From what he's learned, humans really don't like respect animals and such, and they massacre them and eat them and so on. But will he learn like the hypocrisies of humans and stuff like that? I think that would be very interesting if he did, and I think he does have that capability to. Again, I'm not 100% sure if he does have the capability. It might just be the case of he's always for himself forever and so on. But I don't know. I almost feel like that might not be the case. Like I said, there's still so much to learn about these guys, so who knows? But yeah, what was that as well at the end of our main character saying? Gonna eat them. Is that like the opposite of what I just said there in terms of our main character actually learning from the ways of the parasite, in terms of like scaring them by saying I'll eat you? Like what kind of, no human says that to another human. It's not, it's like, oh it's usually like, oh I'll beat you up, I'll send you to the hospital or something like that. It's not, I'm gonna eat you. That is very inhuman. It's an inhuman insult right there. Interesting. You guys know I love my sci-fi as well. I didn't used to like sci-fi very much, but sci-fi horror is now one of my favourite genres, so I always love questions like that. I think so. Maybe why that's the ideal host for these parasites as well, a human. They're the most similar. Why use that hand, bro? Just move over one. Be as safe as possible. Yes. Why did she get weirded out though? Something happened? Or did you just instinctively know that hand is fucked up? Good instincts on the girl. Okay, we see these people in the opening. Oh, we see this woman in the opening, I remember. Is that the guy we saw earlier? Oh god, are they gonna do it? What would that mean? Like I said, I love these kind of sci-fi questions of like very unexplicable things. Like, what would happen if these guys had sex? Will they actually reproduce more parasites? Would they reproduce a human that has a parasite born into it? How does it work? Interesting. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching. This will definitely be the last episode of this recording. Much as I really want to watch another one, this very much feels like a series you could just binge in a couple of days, doesn't it? But I will wait. Yeah, fantastic start in my opinion. Like I said, we still haven't learned an awful lot about these guys, and it's going to take time for us to. Again, they're kind of new to this world and such, and I like the fact that we don't know too much about them because it's kind of unrealistic if we did. Yeah, I wonder what she actually like. What made her change hands there? The feast. Oh shit, that doesn't sound good, does it? But yeah, what made I don't remember any of the names, so apologies. But what made the girl change hands there? Was it just like the vibe the hand was giving off? Do you reckon? Do you reckon it like sprouted its eyeball and she felt like a lump or something on his hand or something along those lines? I don't know. Maybe it was just I said earlier about the whole maybe they said that they can sense each other based off like brainwaves or something, right? But again, in the Thing movie, that is very much temperature is a big tell as to if it's the Thing or not. So I'm thinking that might come into play somewhere down the line in this show. Again, it seems to maybe not reference but take heavy inspiration from that. So I imagine maybe like fire's like its biggest weakness or something along those lines. I don't really know. I wonder how it stacks up. It is a virus parasite in itself, so I wonder how it would stack up against like a coronavirus or like some kind of other really deadly virus like malaria or something. I wonder if it could just like destroy those cells, or like cancer, for example. I wonder if it like what would happen if this was to get cancer. I almost think it would just like take care of it, strangely. Yeah, I don't know actually. Again, lots of things to kind of theorize about so far, but like I said, loving it so far. Loves the questions it brings up, again, about humanity, judging ourselves in comparison to these creatures. These creatures seem horrible and violent and cannibalistic and such, but again, when you really think about it, it's like, oh, we're not actually all that dissimilar, you know? Actually, we're very much alike, and it's kind of disturbing in that nature, isn't it? It's almost like humans are almost a bit more disturbing than these parasites. But yeah, lots of very interesting stuff where I've loved the horror, loved the facial twists and such, the middle portion especially when we did meet that other human that was simulated, I guess I call it, by the parasite. Well, that was a nice cool segment, and again brings up those questions of, can these parasites learn humanity? Why are they having sex? Is it to reproduce, or is it for enjoyment? Do they get enjoyment out of that? Is it just purely recreational? Who knows? Yeah, do let me know if you guys thought. I could fucking go on all day about these theories and such. Do let me know if you guys thought this one down in the comment section though. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. I'll be back. I'm not really sure when, to be honest with you. I'm not sure when I'm uploading these. Probably at the minute on Thursdays, but again, not really sure. Maybe I might do it 2 times a week. But I'll see you next time with episode 3, and have a good rest of your day.